With roughly 10 so weeks left until the reveal of Bleach Rebirth the Souls, the game drops on March 21st. A little earlier than that, thanks to pre-release / embargoes. We probably have more so 9 weeks left of character reveals if we're still going off of the idea that X amounts of weeks equals limited amount of characters left. Then I started thinking, well, who's going to be the final reveal? At first I was thinking, you know what, maybe it's going to be White. He was the first character that got teased at the end of the trailer. Maybe he's going to be the final character reveal. But then I thought, you know what, Sosuke Aizen has to have an opponent, and Ichigo has to fight this guy. Ichigo dangai is a form that many people in the community have spoken about. I've seen some people, anytime it comes up, he has to be playable, he will be playable. It is almost like a ritual how everyone is in agreement that this must be a playable character. Now, when he comes up in conversation, there is, of course, some little bit of obfuscation as to how he will play. I myself added to the obfuscation because I said, I think his awakening is going to be the Mugetsu form with the black hair and stuff, and then he uses it, or it's called Final Getsuga Tensho. But I decided, you know what, that doesn't make sense to me. Recently, within the last month, we got the Yamamoto gameplay reveal trailer. Him and Aizen got a gameplay trailer, and with that, it also came seeing a character who already has a Shikai, but their awakening is technically just furthering the powers of their Shikai. Who's to say that Ichigo dangai doesn't get something similar with an awakening? He technically awakens, but he uses more of his power from his training in the dangai, and he just get like more powerful up until he uses a Kikon move, which allows him to cause heavy damage. We're talking 7 Kikon hits, or imagine 8, or imagine 9. You get hit by this Ichigo, you're dying. It's over. Now, of course, depending on how the game and flow this goes, it would stand to reason that perhaps an Ichigo who's in this much power of a state, his awakening would take slower to load up. Maybe like Aizen, he's a 2-star, he's very hard to make use of. As of right now, the hardest characters that have been implemented has been Aizen and Yamamoto in terms of the star ratings, but I think we're going to see a 1 sooner rather than later. I've seen some people say that if Shunsui is in fact playable, he will be the 1-star. I think he's going to be the 1-star. But getting back to Dangai Ichigo. Dangai Ichigo's most trickiest thing is his moveset, but aside from his moveset, why should he be the final character revealed? One, because he was the final character. He was Aizen's final opponent, or more so, Aizen was the final opponent for Ichigo. We already got Aizen monster, well, not monster form, but all other forms of Aizen. So it stands to reason that, hey, perhaps Ichigo also gets added into the game, this dangai, and he's doing shit that we either haven't seen in such a long time because, well, the original anime came out such a long time ago, or he's doing things that was inspired from that part of the story and some added things. Like in games like Brave Souls or even Bleach Soul Resurrection, Ichigo is often portrayed using a black flame attack as a charge or some other shit. Perhaps this is an attack that he can make use of in this game. Maybe his Getsuga Tensho's changed to this and they make use of that. Maybe Ichigo has like crazy range, but look, all things considered, do we think he is the final character revealed? Because if it turns out he's not the final character revealed, I personally think that they're either saving a much hyper character for the final reveal, or it's going to be Ichigo. Because when we think about some of the most hypest characters in Bleach, dangai was such a one-time thing that we didn't have enough time to truly grasp what we got. Not until when we got Ichigo versus Yuha and he regained the powers that he had when he fought against Sosuke Aizen, but it was different this time. Essentially, the only thing I'm saying is that perhaps there's another character that overshadows dangai. What I don't want to happen is they somehow try to make him a DLC. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think we have to worry. I don't even know why I even bothered to mention that, but just for the sake of the video, we gotta consider some things like that. If dangai Ichigo is the final character, I think he's gonna have to have a grandiose kind of ordeal build up. Maybe the dev team slash publisher team should do something. It's like when they revealed Aizen. Instead of them revealing Aizen like, here you go, right? Aizen got revealed in a trailer for the release date and he was bundled with something else. And then from there, then we were told like, hey, you're getting his trailer, you know, next trailer drop, and that's what happened. With dangai Ichigo or like more hype characters, they're probably going to start dropping more consistent trailers as we're going to get closer to 2 months before the game drops. At that point, I think we're going to start seeing more trailers. For instance, we haven't actually gotten a story mode trailer. We had the gameplay overview, we got the announcement trailer for the game, we got the announcement trailer for the release date, we got trailer for the opening, but we never got a story mode centric trailer. So maybe we'll start getting trailers. Maybe this will be their way to announce characters. Maybe the idea of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 weeks is a bad indication. Maybe the team just wanted to wait until a certain point before they started announcing more stuff, because again, it's 2 months and we still don't know how story mode is going to operate from a gameplay perspective. We haven't seen anything. If we look at games like Sparking Zero, by August of the game, we had a look at story mode. We had seen a bunch of stuff by that point. So I think comparing the two is a little bit disingenuous, but it goes to show you that just because we're 2 months out doesn't mean that they need to, but more so as we get closer to release date, they ought to do it. Needless to say, if it's true that we have X amount of weeks until game drops, then dangai Ichigo makes appropriate sense to be the final character, if not one of the final characters. Again, if there's a chance that they try to make him DLC, it would be crazy, but I highly doubt it. And if it turns out that we're going to get more characters the way we even thought because they decide to switch up the marketing, then we'll eventually start to see that happen sooner rather than later. But that's going to be it for the video. I know prattle, but you guys got your video. I'm Makai saying what yo. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.